This is a Jmix exclusive.
Then the demise came of Death Row after Dre left. And I was told that Suge told the artists that if they continued to work with me, he would make sure that they couldn't go nowhere.
Okay.
So I personally did not want them to have to battle Suge, have a war between me and Suge.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, they were free. They were all free. I'm not that kind of person. First of all, most of them artists never even paid me for working for them.
Right.
And Snoop never paid me anything he owed me.
Mm-hmm.
So what ended up happening is I asked to be compensated for an album. Well, everybody thought I was crazy. So I got an attorney and I sued Snoop for the back money he owed me. And Snoop knew it was personal money too that Snoop owed me.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to court. Snoop never took me to court.
Snoop never took me to court. Snoop never took me to court.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank Reggie Wright Jr. and Bomb First for presenting hours of testimony we would have not otherwise been privy to. Now let's address Sharitha Knight's claims of how Snoop never took her to court. Well, for those unfamiliar with what this is, it is a court document, where in September of 1997, almost a year from the date that Tupac passed away, Snoop did exactly that. What you are looking at is a petition filed by Snoop Dogg against Sharitha Knight for managing him without a valid California agency license. In this report, he asked that any money allegedly due to Sharitha be disgorged. Disgorgement means the act of giving up something, such as profits obtained by illegal or unethical acts on demand or by legal compulsion. Courts can order wrongdoers to pay back illegal profits to prevent unjust enrichment. Let those words sink in. The meat and potatoes of this filing is that it is alleged that Sharitha was making deals with overseas promoters on behalf of Snoop without consulting Snoop during the process. Included in the petition is Sharitha not only practicing unlicensed on behalf of Snoop and not even consulting him, but asking for large sums of money in advance for doing so, to the tune of $50,000 as seen here. Now Sharitha's defense was that communication could have been from anyone, but notice, the court didn't buy that excuse. Snoop and his attorneys were claiming that Sharitha was double dipping. Sharitha, the respondent in this case, said that wasn't the case due to her ex-husband owning the record label. And with her being management, she could charge the petitioner, which was Snoop Dogg, commissions on royalties derived from record sales. Once again, the court found this pretty hard to believe that it was done in good faith. Basically, saying that she's being dishonest at least. And it wasn't done in good faith, seeing how in 1993, Sharitha and Suge were still married and shared common properties. Once they were not married by the time of this filing, they no longer would share common properties. So when Sharitha claims she owned Death Row anyway, this is being disingenuous. She may have had a claim to it during her marriage to Suge, but definitely not after. This is where Battle for Compton comes in with the alleged coup against Suge Knight. Sure, Sharitha may have owned part of the company by ways of property laws back in 1993, but Suge had been threatening divorce for quite some time. That hammer could have dropped at any time prior to the Tupac shooting. So in my opinion, that would just exasperate the need to take full advantage of the existing property laws. And one would have to assume that someone who got divorced from her husband would probably be pretty jilted about not receiving any of the money, and having artists such as Snoop Dogg go after her for the money that she received. Sharitha had also claimed in the Bomb First interview, the link is below, that she would never hold people to contracts that they didn't want to be in. But it is clear in this filing that Snoop never saw or even signed a contract. He said he was just doing what he was told to do, and that Sharitha was like family and he thought he could trust her. Turns out, he couldn't. Perhaps people think that 20 years is too long for people to remember, and they get comfortable. They start talking and start telling lies to limited audiences. But like we've stated again and again, enough with the talk, show the doc. So here's proof of Sharitha Knight downplaying her legal issues with Snoop. What else is she downplaying? And guys, we haven't even touched Kevin Gaines yet. So what exactly else is she being dishonest about? Well, you can be the judge of that. And to John over at Bomb First and Reggie Wright Jr., please keep these people talking. You guys are making this easy. Maybe you can get an interview with the Pattons next? But until next time, see everybody on the next upload. One love, everybody. Hey all, it's Jmix here, and I want to thank everybody that took the time to watch the video. If you liked it, go ahead and throw it a like, maybe even a comment down below. And if you really like my content, check out my Patreon. The link is down below. For $1 a month, you get all the live streams, unedited as soon as they happen, plus interviews in advance and other bonus content. The link is in the description. If not, you guys could always watch one of the videos to the side of me. See you on the next upload. One love, everybody.